How's it going, everyone? It's Hansi Idate here from the URBN Initiative once again, and I'm joined by Eric from L.L.Bean Signature. Eric, how's it going?
Great. We're having a great day here at American Field.
Awesome, awesome. So could you just please tell us a little bit more about L.L.Bean and especially the L.L.Bean Signature line?
Absolutely. L.L.Bean is a company that was founded in 1912 in Freeport, Maine. Started with this one product, which is the Maine hunting shoe. We still make it in Maine, just the way we did 101 years ago. It's one of our signature products, and we make about 60 different variations on this boot. And we've got them all on display here today. So from the classic Maine hunting shoe to the new bean boot, to some great patterns and collaborations like this Woolrich houndstooth wool boot that is part of our L.L.Bean signature line. So we've got these very classic products with L.L.Bean. We're showing off some of our other collaborations like with Pendleton. We also have our Boat and Tote, which is our classic canvas tote bag we've been making since the 1930s in Maine. It started out actually as an ice carrier, carry blocks of ice for your ice box, but we see people all over the world use this bag for everything you can imagine. It's practically indestructible, and we're actually stitching them here today at American Field so that folks can see just how they're made. We make about 1 million of these in a year in Maine. And last year, for our 100th anniversary, we made over 400,000 pairs of bean boots at our factory in Maine. So we're glad to be here as a part of American Field showing off our American-made products. We got our wax canvas backpack that's also made up in our factory in Brunswick. That's part of our L.L.Bean signature line. And from the really classic Americana products that we make that are part of L.L.Bean to our updated classics with a little bit more modern fit and an updated look, that's part of our L.L.Bean signature line. So we've got everything here today.
Awesome, awesome. So, my main question I've been asking a lot of people today is, what does being made in America mean to you?
One of the things that I think is really staying true to our heritage in terms of L.L.Bean, we have a commitment to maintaining our these key products that we make at our factory. It's part of who we are as a company and who we are as a presence in our own community in Maine. We're one of the largest private employers in the state of Maine, and our manufacturing is a key part of that. We are a global company, and we sell tens of thousands of products, but we're committed to American manufacturing.
Awesome, awesome. So where do you source most of your materials, especially for this boot right here? It's really cool.
So this boot, for example, is a collaboration with Woolrich Woolen Mills. And so they made the exterior water repellent wool, but it's actually leather lined. So just like all of our boots here, the rubber's molded right in Maine. In one part of our factory, the leather is cut in another part, and it's all stitched together in another part. And it's we make a variety of leathers. Many of them are domestic. But as I said, we have about 60 different varieties. So from waxed canvas that is also American-made, to the wool, to the leather, almost all the materials for the boot are domestic and are made in our factory in Maine.
Awesome, awesome. So also I noticed on the tread on the bottom here, this tread is very, very interesting pattern here. Could you tell me a little bit more about this?
So this is the chain link tread, which was part of the original Maine hunting shoe from 101 years ago. We still make that exact same chain tread. We have two different types of bottoms on the boots. Our Maine hunting shoe and our bean boot. They look almost exactly the same, same color, same texture, but the rubber is actually different. So that's the difference in the labels. With the Maine hunting shoe, it's actually a softer rubber. It was designed for hunters in the Maine woods to be able to walk on the forest floor and feel the forest floor underneath their shoes, so they knew what they were walking on. They could feel the twig before it snapped. And that's still the way it's made, and yet so it's a soft rubber, but it still keeps your feet dry. But we know that not everybody who wears Maine hunting shoes is wearing them in the Maine woods. So the bean boot is made of a more durable rubber that stands up to pavement, sidewalks, more urban and suburban use, which certainly these see a lot of.
All right. So I'm kind of noticing a trend here. Are you guys transitioning more towards streetwear side? Something more like that.
Well, we've been we started out as a sporting goods company, hunting supply. We went from boots to hunting apparel to hunting, camping, hiking equipment. We still sell all of those things, but we've been an apparel company for decades, and so we're really a lifestyle brand. And from the furniture we're sitting on here, which is all American made that we sell at L.L.Bean, you can buy almost anything from your home, for your kids, for your active, healthy lifestyle. We've got so many things. That's why we can't ever fit everything in one catalog or one store. The variety is very impressive.
All right. Once again, it's Eric from L.L.Bean Signature. Eric, is there one last thing you'd like to say? Website, Twitter, anything like that?
Sure. So you can follow at L.L.Bean, at L.L.Bean Signature on both Twitter and Instagram, both on Facebook, L.L.Bean Signature and L.L.Bean. Very active social media. Check out what we're doing. We post every day on both of those pages, from products to fun things that are going on in Maine, things that are going on in the factory and the store and our offices. We like to keep in touch with our fans, so stay in touch with us.
Thank you. Once again, it's Hanze Ade from the URBN Initiative. Keep it locked.